Lynn.
Thank you for loving me.
Lynn.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking.
Lynn.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop.
Thanking
Lynn.
us for thanking
Stop.
you.
Please.
I liked it.
Janet. Janet, you said you had something for this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Janet, we've had a year. We've had a year to prep for this. Yeah, we've sat on the model for a year. Of course we have. We've had the same starting soon screen for it's like 2023. Come on. You put something up? Anything? Literally anything. Thank you. God. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Hi, Cornbread. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Hi, I'm Moody. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Abby. I saw you in there somewhere. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. How is everybody? How we doing? As you can see, I am not procrastinating. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm stalling because I'm scared. I know people always say that, but I'm genuinely, I didn't think I was nervous, but I was eating dinner and I saw it was like 6:45 and I'm like, oh, I should maybe start getting things like, turned on and stuff like I. And then when I got up from my chair, I was like, oh, I'm nervous. Oh no. Like it hit like a truck. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I know usually it's like people are like, do you want to see the feet? Do you want to see the head? I don't know, man. I don't know what we want to start with. What do we want to do? Feel at your own pace. Hi, princess. 2009 will be 7 next year. Why are you like this? What? Wait, what? I'm bad at math, but wait, what? I mean, I don't think I'm that bad at math. that that shouldn't have taken me so long to notice, though. I will say. So what do I do, guys? What do I do? Do I do I do feet first? I feel like if I do feet first, that makes sense. If only because I have the bad habit of never showing my feet ever again. So I feel like that's the way to go. No. Okay, hold on. Do I? Let me move myself so that this is possible. Feet for free, even. Well, technically you paid, Cornbread. So I mean, bless you, but you are in fact the only one who has paid for these feet. All right. Uh, the model is on, which means this is dragon time. Little tipsies, little tips, little bit of teal action. So I wanted a bit of a boot. I wanted something a little bit more like comfy, like sneaker boot, I guess, is kind of the vibe. One thing I did find out actually with the
Miss, I'm only 32! That does not make me old!
still true. Yeah, I wanted something comfy, but I did find out while doing some playing with the model for the last year that I've had it, there's feet under here. I didn't know that. So maybe I could be convinced to do a feet redeem eventually in the future because there are toes under here, it turns out. I did not know that. Miku colors, pure accident. Absolute pure accident. Hi, Decaf. I am not a Miku girly. I know who Miku is, but I don't know shit about Miku, to be honest. So total accident. Just yeah, it was a thing. So okay, we got the feetsies, and you know, I am a millennial at my heart, and so I mean, you will pry my skinny jeans from my cold dead hands. Hi, chaotic, how you doing? Hi, Decaf. So yeah, we got some, you know, got some legs. You'll notice that they are not rigged because I'm gonna be real, we never show it, and your girl on a budget, so we got the handmade shimmy going on, but we got pants. But I will also say, for those who've been around, y'all know that I'm a plus size girly. So when it comes to like bottoms, I like feeling secure. I like feeling like I am held together, if you know what I mean. Gently held, you could say. And so I went for I don't actually know the proper terminology, but I'm pretty sure they're called double-breasted trousers or something like that. I don't know. But what that just means is thighs. Thighs. Look at the thighs. They don't jiggle because, again, we poor. You are seeing a little bit of fingy action, though. Fingies are coming. Look at that. Look at that. I can burn some points. They're coming. We actually do. I will get there. I have new redeems. I got new emotes. Got a whole bunch of new stuff. We're going through it. Yeah, we got some. Yeah. You got some. Yeah. Some thighs. But then you'll see we went for the high-waisted. Yeah. The high-waisted. Now, here is where things had to get a little creative. Because when you start doing a high pant like this, you start to get a little bit of a pirate silhouette, if you know what I'm saying. Which I'm not looking to be a pirate today or any day, to be honest. So I was like, well, what has a similar silhouette but is comfy, you know, like a peasant blouse but comfier. Ahoy, I swear to God. I cat. It's happening. It is happening. Puppy shirt doesn't help the pirate. That's what I'm saying. So I went with hoodie because a lot of people for the 2.0 go a lot bigger and brighter than the last. And I'm going to be honest, my whole lore is that I'm calming down, that I'm chilling the fuck out, you know? So I'm swearing a lot already. So we went with a hoodie. And you can see our little soupy aesthetic is coming into play here. Amazing already? Oh, just sweet. I'm so very nervous because it's a very different style than my 1.0. So we're getting there. Pirate gay frilly white shirt. Damn, it's not okay. I mean, same silhouette, but different idea. Pillaging some. Okay, you know what? Okay, true, maybe. Yeah, we got the soups on the arms, soups, and a little bit of some chain ties on the hoodie because you know, when I don't want to be talked to, you just close up the hoodie. All things good. I like how corporate is. Y'all are finding all the new emotes. I love it. And then as you can see, we got hair down. Hair down. We kept it brown because I do like my own actual hair color, so I kept it. I do like it. And then one little feature's coming up here. You'll probably see it. Yeah, look at I got earrings. I got earrings. And they're recognizable from my old model. That's my little symbol, my little logo, I suppose. Yeah. I got the little danglies. Look at them. Look at my rigger did such a good job making them all dangle. And the honestly, the ties, when I was going through the layers, these chains have like 4 layers each, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for a single chain, holy. Because they got shading and stuff. Are you guys ready for the face reveal? The full face reveal? Hi. Hi. It is also my first run with V-Bridger, so be patient with me. What can I verify those earrings? It's funny you mentioned that. I've looked into it, and turns out I would have to sell like 250 pairs, which is not a thing that exists in my life, so unfortunately, no. Love the makeup. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to actually not have a lot. It's more so the style. Hello, sailor. Why, thank you. Yeah, we went with a different aesthetic. I actually found an artist. I was so pretty. Thank you so much. I was actually so nervous since she was a total shift away from the old style. And I don't really think she matches the backgrounds anymore, but it's okay. It's okay. She's her own thing. She's her own vibe. Adjusting my image. Thank you. Hi, Bella. Hi. For longest time I still work. All good. All good. Thank you so much for stopping by at work. Please don't get fired for me. That would be bad. I have a stupid. I doubt it. But hit me. What you got? What's up? Because I have. Yeah. What you got? Oh, ramen. Jesus. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift subs, ramen. That's so nice. For those who don't
Thank
know,
you for loving me.
Len.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking.
Len.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop.
Thanking
Len.
us
is
for thanking
actually
you.
our
Please.
newest
I liked
follower, and they joined us in the Discord, and we're so nice and so friendly right off the bat. And they found us purely through looking for soup, which is like the first time that's ever happened, and I loved it. Aw, thank you for the hype train. 100 bits, thank you, Cat. Holy poop. Your eyes look like open and closed things are overlaid with each other. So funnily enough, no, it's that's closed. It's the style apparently. It's the artist did it. It's because my eyes are kind of sunken in because I'm tired. Little too real for the real life. I'm gonna be real. One thing I did do is the under eye. They were a little darker. I did tone them down a little because I looked a little too tired, even by my standards. New soup, yeah, new soup. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Trade back on later. No worries, Bella. No worries. Have a good rest of your shift. I shouldn't assume it's a shift, but you know what I mean. The rest of your workday. But yes, you guys have found all kinds of new emotes. Oh my goodness. So that's a thing. Do you guys want to see what the new toys you guys have first, or do you want to see the new toys of the model? Totally up to you. I'm gonna go through all of it eventually, but do you guys want to know what you guys get? Because I'm pretty excited about what you guys get too. I just realized I didn't turn that off. I'm so sorry, Cat. Can I return that to you? I don't have a head pad set up for this guy yet. Wow. Model. I don't have head pads set up yet. I do have one that's coming. So can I give you a different thing instead of head pads? Can I hold your hand, Cat? Can I do that? I don't have it set up for you to redeem, but can I do it in place of? I just gotta find it. I know it's one of these. Can I do that? Wow, so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Of course, I'm going. Okay. Let me figure it out. It's this one. Nope, that's me being dramatic. Not that one. This one. Nope, that's me being judgy. There you go. We're finally holding hands, Cat. It's happening. Aw, Cornbread, thank you.
Lynn.
Thank you for loving me.
Lynn.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking.
Lynn.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop,
Thanking
Lynn.
us
Is
for
there- wait.
thanking you.
Is
Please.
there a discount on
liked
right now?
it.
I hope Twitch has a discount on right now because I swear to God, if y'all are being this nice, you better be getting a fucking deal for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. My God, finally, yeah, we can finally hold hands. I'm gonna set it up so that it's in place of the head pats. I think. Yeah. And I love that Janet is finally doing the whole like proper, shouting out and stuff.
Lynn.
Thank you for loving me.
Lynn.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking.
Lynn.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop,
Thanking
Lynn.
us for thanking
I think
you.
for the
Please.
hydrate, I do
I
actually
liked
need
it.
that. Thank you. Where do we start? Okay, yeah. Sorry, someone probably responded. Do we want model stuff or do we want your stuff? Did I miss anything? Hi, Yellow. Hi. Model? Okay, model. Cat did say model. Okay. So, this is for the girlies, because, when we got long hair like this, we look very nice. We look very flashy. This is all fine. But sometimes we gotta lock the fuck in. Sometimes we gotta just get it out of the way. So, sometimes you just gotta pull it back. And you gotta do what you gotta do. Not that my abilities will improve that much with it out of my face, but but an attempt will be made. Yeah. we got like a serious mode. Yeah. We do have that. What else we got? We got I do have a little blush, which does activate partially when I smile too big, but sometimes it's just not enough. When I'm truly flustered, we get real red. We're gonna say sometimes hair is gonna get stuck in dangling earrings. That is also true. You make a good point, Ghost. That is you're right. This is true. Thank God for VTubing though, because I don't have to actually think about how the hair is gonna get around the earrings, because these dangly sons of bitches be in the way a lot. It would make sense. Let's see. Can we count the times that I have been wronged in a game? And by wronged, I mean usually by some kind of NPC that I've talked smack about, and honestly, it's probably deserved. Anybody remember? So this is for those times. That's not it. That's not the one, but it's fine. I do also get teary. I do also get sad. More often than not, in like reverse with the stories, it's so now we can actually cry along with it rather than me just blubbering into the mic. So that's good. That's good that I can even happy cry. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I didn't even go over the VTuber stuff. I don't have I will say this right now. I don't have a tongue. I did not go for tongue. That I don't love that clip ability. Yeesh. But I do have the cheek puff. So that's new. That's fun. I even do my little face scrunch that I used to do. Oh, okay. Apparently I blink too hard when I do that though. Whoopsies. What's super expressive? Yeah, it's really cute. Also, look, you guys can see me stim now. How many times have I done that fucking sound when I'm trying to concentrate? And you're always like, what is going on? And I'm like, I'm just stimming, it's fine. Wait, you make a good point. Wait. Make a good point. It was perfect. Love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Meanwhile, this is the one I was really setting up. It's funny because you can tell I'm angry, but you can also tell I ain't gonna do shit about it. So angry. So incapable of acting on it. I'm still just getting angles. It's interesting. Actually, you know what? What did we do? Nothing? You did nothing? It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's all good. Let me move. Can I move this? Ooh, can I move this here? Perfect. I'll be so honest. I don't remember what else I have. Hold on. Let me get real close to my own noggin. Speaking just in case I activate something that needs the close up. Because I might. It makes me want to make you angry, Morgan. Thank you. Why, thank you. And also, what do you mean? Let's see. We got I had to bring back the eyebrow, guys. Because even with V-Bridger, it could not track my eyebrow game at the strength that it has. Choo-choo! What do we get? Oh, can I open? Wait, I can open? What do we... We got the... Penguin? Penguin? Puffin. Penguin. We got a bird. The eyebrow? Yeah, I brought it back. Because V-Bridger tries. V-Bridger does his best. V-Bridger cannot do this. You know? Can't do it. At least not for me. I don't know. I haven't been able to get it too, so it could just be me. What else we got? It's a dramatic thing, but I'm also gotta learn how to center myself for it because like I'm supposed to be over like this. You know? Oh. Oh, I was like, what song is this? Yeah. That's the idea for that one. I thought it was gonna center me. It does not. So I gotta figure out how it's gonna do that. I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit. But that's the idea. The dramatic zoom. Yeah. Yeah. I really gotta zoom in for that guy. That's more for gaming. Yeah. I kind of like this because, like, when we're winding down, closing out for the night, and we're doing our goodbyes, and we're figuring out where we're gonna go. I'm gonna be honest. This is actually me at my desk half the time, anyway. It's just me being like, oh, now what? So I thought this was real cute. This is real cute. And then I believe Cat already got the next one, which is the hold my hand. This one's gonna be redeem. Yeah, I gotta get it hooked up and figured out. But yeah, it's got it. We got it. What else we got? We're gonna have lots of. Thank you so much, Roman. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Have a good rest of your workday shift. I gotta stop thinking everybody works shifts, but you know what I mean. Have good work. Have good wage cage. She's holding her hands. I am holding hands. And then I have two more. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just trying to remember what they are. Hold on. You know what? Let me double check. I don't even remember what I set up. And I have hiccups. Ugh. Oh! I forgot about that one. Let me grab that one. And you don't show them because the redeem doesn't say show them. It only says remove boots. Oh, yeah. I love how you're helping me be a scam artist. It's so good. When things are just, I just need a second. Okay. Hear me out. No. Keep talking. I was like, I accidentally made just a bunch of my emotes and yeah, Cat gets it. I'm like, I didn't even mean to. I was like, oh, well, there we go. And that's the model. That's what the model's got for you. I'm excited. She's she's so much more like she can dance. My old model could just kind of sway weird, but this one can. She's like, I'm having a good ass time. My FBI agent is just a joke. It's just a joke. Yeah. It's all in game. Yeah. Yeah, do we want to look at those next? Do we want to look at the emotes? Because Abby's here, I think. So everybody give a big round of applause for freaking Abby, because I came to Abby in the summer, I think, and I was like, hey, do you have time? And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I need like 32 emotes. She was like, I'm sorry? I'm like, yeah, I want to redo all of them. And she's like, okay. Do you know what you want to do? And I was like, nope, I got like two. I got like two that I knew I wanted, which is like the can't read and blind. I know those two. The rest, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And so we were on a call for like an hour where we just went through some of the funniest ones that we'd seen, and we're like, oh, we need this. We need this. So yeah, we have all of our new emotes, which I don't even know which one is my favorite. I can't pick. Yes, look at all of those. Look at all of them. Would you guys like to see what the tier 2 and tier 3 ones are? Because I understand I don't have any subbies in that, so you're probably not going to see them that much. They are all in Discord, by the way, for everyone to use, so I'm just saying. But the tier 2, I believe, is this one. That's the tier 2, I believe, which is the nosebleed, I'm fine. On the menu in 15 minutes, thank you. Yeah, pretty much. I really did that to Abby. I felt a little bad. I was like, hey, buddy. Can I give you money for a thing? When things get spicy. That is applicable, yes. This is the tier 3. Wait, no, that's not. Hold on. Never mind. That may not be the tier 2. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pull up the I'm gonna pull the menu. I don't remember. Hold on. Oh no, that is the tier 2. Okay, yeah, the tier 3 is this one. I really like to. It's a little mock. Little, yeah. Neener, you know? Yeah. I do like that one. And then the one that I finally replaced, or the 3 that I finally replaced. I'm a little distracted making a shit post edit. Wait, what does that mean? But also, yay. Hi, Frag. A little blah. Yeah, the blah. These 3, I'm very excited to show people because I don't think. Okay, it actually tells me only 3 people in the history of ever have access to this first one. Nobody has the other 2 because it's the bit emotes. After you hit 1K, you get to unlock a bit emote, which I don't think a lot of people realize. Like, not just the hype train, like the actual channel has bit emotes. And so I have a 1K, a 5K, and a 10K, which I have never, ever, ever replaced ever since I hit affiliate in like 2022, 2021, years ago. Years. I have never replaced them because I'm currently inspired by you and being productive so ADHD can. Aw, that's so cool. I love that I can inspire some ADHD productivity. Let's go. Can I have some? Yeah. So 3 people, it doesn't tell me who the 3 are, but 3 people have access to this. This is the 1K. Where is it? Oh my God, it just puts them all together. Which one is it? Oh, is it? Oh, it's this one. 3 people have access to this. Which is the What the fuck? Yeah, it's been a bit. I realized I could do something similar with a trailer. You could. You sure could. Wait, my lip syncing. My lip sync. What lip sync? Like, right. What do we mean? YouTuber lip syncing to your mic. Oh, yeah, I have a little bit of a delay. Yeah, because it's like to get the mic lined up with where stream hears it or whatever. There's different timings, so I have like a 2-second or 1-second delay or something, and whatever. Yeah, there was like a tutorial I did a few years ago when I first started doing the VTubing that did it. Yeah. And And then the other two emotes that I'm still very proud of. This is the 5K that no one is ever going to see outside of Discord. Is this one? That's actually so fitting right now, Abby. Yes, we also have the soda shrug, which is just the soda pop shoulder dance, which is fitting with the song right now. And then last but not least, I think this might be my favorite. This might be one of my favorites. This is the 10K bit emote. Who's an anime fan? Particularly, who's an anime fan of the villainous genre? It's very particular to that. Hi, Leon. Hi, Leo. How you doing? Because if you are, you'll definitely identify this emote immediately. Watching 3 villainous anime at the same time? Perfect. And you'll get it. This one. Yeah. Actually, you know what inspired it, Ghost? Was Dahlia. Dahlia 100% inspired it. I got the oh laugh. Yeah. Oh. I love it so much. I just think it's so goofy. It's like yeah. Those are the emotes. Those are the emotes that Abby has bestowed upon us. Now, I will say, there are 2 more, but because Twitch doesn't seem to think that I use Twitch alerts, which I technically have in my stream, they just aren't registering it. But anyway, I do technically have 2 more that are available in Discord, which are the Lynn shake, which is basically just me like being a doll and you shaking the crap out of me. And also the boop. I do have the Lynn boop where you boop my nose. Not even villainous anime, you're missing out. That was fun to make. Abby had this weird ability of knowing when I was not at home to send me the mock-ups of stuff. I was always out of town or somewhere or whatever, and I would get them on my phone, which is not the best platform to like see things, you know? And I'd open it and I would be sitting there kicking my feet, squealing away, just twirling my hair. I'm like, oh my God, these are so cute and so silly. I love them. Yeah, they were adorable. Absolutely adorable. Let's see. We also got new redeems a little bit. Let's see. What are the new ones? Oh, I guess they marked them, which is great. Okay. This is for the has-been people who are suffering brain rot with me. Specifically for Alistair, because I'm sorry, not sorry. I hate it, and ooh, the drama. Because, I mean, they're fitting. Not even because of any villain enemies, because of the horse game. It's the horse game? Wait, do they do that too? Of course they do. Why am I not shocked? That tracks. That just makes so much sense.
You fucking creep. You're always doing that, and I hate it.
Yep. Now, how quiet was it? Because I might have to turn it up. Arrow Ace representation. Is he Arrow? I know he's Ace, but is he Arrow Ace? I don't know if that part was confirmed. I've been...
Oh, the drama.
Yeah, see? I'm very happy with these. They're not all sound, though. We do have some fun new ones that I'm very excited about. Let's see. I should not have closed this menu. Now it doesn't show which ones are new. Hold on. I'm gonna have to turn off the head pats, though. That's my bad. Roast Me Janet. So that's a new one. Roast Me Janet. Could be Ace. For now. Who knows what Vivzy Pop gonna do someday? Who knows? Roast Me Janet has only one requirement. You have to put in what level of spice you'd like. It has to be either mild, medium, or spicy. And Janet will do what Janet does best. Which... I've tested this. Yeah. I've I've tested it and it on myself, and it was that wasn't as spicy as I expected to be. I thought that'd be more mild, to be honest. But I think her gauge will only get better. I think it will only get better. For me, it definitely was a very evident like escalation of intensity, and I was like, oh damn, okay, like Jesus. I wish I'd saved them. Whoever was sitting in here, though, there was one person in my chat that day when I was testing, and I was like, why are you here right now? I haven't been live in like 10 days. Are you okay? And they just see me asking my bot to roast me. I'm like, look away, look away. So yeah, we got the Janet roast, which she is willing to do whenever you want. What else we got? We got, oh my God, where is it? ASMR mode, because sometimes we just need to speak a little softer, and we can do that. It's okay. We can scale it back. We can make it happen. Let's see. We also got put my fan art on the fridge. So this is new, and I thought this was really fucking cute, actually. So for anyone who does art and likes to draw, and let's just say I have inspired you at all. Oh God, Moody, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. I like how you have to wait a minute for her to be like, wants a spicy roast. They're the one who said they love making you angry because it looks cute and then asked for everything on the menu in 15 minutes. Like a true villain. I'm pretty sure their taste buds are too busy trying to handle all that demanding energy and register a real spicy. Damn. I feel like she called you greedy and also tasteless at the same time. Jesus. Janet really is like, hold on, sit down, I have time. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, if you are so inspired that you do art and I happen to be the likeness, and you redeem the art on the fridge, I will go into Discord, I will snag the art, and I will put it on the fridge for all of stream to see and to admire. Like the gold star that it deserves. We're gonna have a little fridge. Yep. And we'll pin it to the fridge. Maybe give you oh god, she's gonna give you another one for free. I thought it was cute. I have so many people here who are so good at art, and I'm like, more people need to see it. This is how we gonna do it. We gotta get ourselves a fridge. That's because where else other than you know, art galleries that are made for that. Other than that, where do you show people art? Don't say Deviant Art. I know you're in here, Abby. Don't do that. You put it on the fridge. That gets the most foot traffic anywhere, all the time. So we have a fridge now. There's nothing in it. We're poor. We got ice. Maybe. Probably. From the tap. Yeah. I think, there's one more? I think there's one more? No. Two more. There's two more. There's one called Collateral Knowledge, which I thought was, okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. I'm interested to see if it makes a difference because Abby only put the word spicy, which is how it was intended to go. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes the difference. Maybe don't put roast on it. Damn, there we go. That's how I tested it. Was just putting the word like mild, medium, or spicy. That was spicy. That was the spicy one. Holy shit. Huh. Jesus. Fuck. That one is crazy. Yeah, I think that's the difference. I think that's what makes the difference is just using the word, not adding a roast onto it. Just, and you know what? I thought about that when I was putting in the description. I was like, maybe I shouldn't put the word roast. People are gonna think to put it too. And then yeah, that's what happened. It's like I should have listened to myself. Ah well. I was like, surely it can't be that different. Turns out, yeah, big difference. Epic Music, that's how it works. Yep. Hi, Rald. How you doing? Hi. But we have one called, oh, Jesus. What? Why are you guys okay? I like how nobody went with mild to start off. You guys immediately jumped to spicy, like give me your worst bot, you know? Jesus. They're so busy vibrating with excitement over the model. I'm pretty sure their own energy is already spicier than anything I could dish out. They're just asking for it, aren't they? So do it, Janet. Hold on. No, hold on. She give. I'm gonna be honest. She's, yeah. I'm curious to see if she just ignores me. Does that count? Because that felt like a threat. Damn. What does that mean? They think they've got plot armor. I'm like, against what? What are you gonna do? I guess I shouldn't say anything. She can ban people, I suppose. Technically. I don't do that, Janet. Out to get me. Yeah, today, apparently. Jeez. She picks a new target all the time. Oh. Make me. Oh. Oh. Damn, she's mean. Oh. I might have to go into her settings and turn her up a bit. Because she's too into the banter. I'm like, no, just insult them. Like, just insult people. Damn. In the safe space from roast. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's also the new one called collateral knowledge, which my neurodivergent folks will understand this because it's a term that I recently learned on TikTok that I thought was really funny and so accurate. Interesting. They're a thing. Yeah. My bot's a lot. So collateral knowledge is what happens when you have to figure out something, like to learn about something, and so you go and you search about it, but then in searching for it, it's such a deep dive, you end up learning about like 5 other things at the same time. So those are all called collateral knowledge, which I thought was so perfect. So if anyone redeems collateral knowledge, we will go onto Wiki, we'll do the random page, and we're gonna learn about something together that none of us needed to know about, but we're here together anyway. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's how collateral knowledge works. 4 hours a day to that. Yep. I feel that. In university, worse. University was worse. Researching for stories? No, absolutely not. I would be gone. I had really suspicious searches too, to be honest, because I was writing crime dramas. So it was not great. Like, whoever watches my search history, sorry for the scare there. Because I promise I'm not trying to off anybody. I'm just trying to write this script. Last but not least, I don't know if anybody has the points for this. They could, but 1,000,000 points gets you what's called the golden ladle, which, as far as I know, no one can get right now. So there isn't one to show an example of, but I am going to make basically like a Hall of Fame placard badge type thing situation, and we're gonna have just a collection of them in the Discord, and I'm gonna post them on Twitter every time we get a new one. Because that is the highest honor I can bestow onto a soupling is the golden ladle. Points is insane. I know, right? But I mean, Jesus, somebody gotta have somewhere to dump them. I know, that'll be a while. Fair. I saw a time to save forever. I mean, we might just have to, gamble more. I mean, we do have an emote for that now, right? Kind of. I mean, it's for gambling, but it's really swiping. It's the same difference. Where is it? Where's our swipey? There's one. Yeah, we just have to gamble our points now. That's all. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all that's the new stuff. That's the new stuff. I did make a whole, you know what? Let me get the Google doc of credits because I needed to replace my panel. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that's how many you had maritime. I was like, holy fuck. But let me get the link to the credit doc because there's a lot of people to thank. And Abby, your name's on there like 50 bajillion times, just so you know. Because Abby done a lot. Oh, wait, I can show you one more thing. One more thing. Mostly because I don't know if we're gonna use it today. So just in case we don't, would you like to see our new BRV screen? Eh? Abby did a really good job for this. I jumped on this as soon as I saw Abby making them. I learned the word defenstration out of nowhere. I don't even know what that means. But this is the BRV. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, and it just goes in a loop. I was as soon as I saw that Abby was doing like little loops of just picking up the character, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna need that in full size, please. Thank you." I was like, "I need that. Thanks." So Abby has been putting in a lot of work lately. In there at one point, you're the only one I know who loves Craving Machines. I do love Craving Machines. This is true. It is my vice. Making it longer. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm I'm always nervous whenever I pitch something to Abby because half the time I'm too excited about it that I haven't thought about it all the way through. So then she'll ask follow-up questions like as she should because they're fair questions. And I always have to be like, um, yeah. Plushies to include in the hmm. Hoshina. Noodles. Oh, Maritime, we're good. I have auto shoutouts now. I'm good. Yeah. Well, not for like everybody, but most people. Yeah. Yeah. For like everybody that I had in recent shoutouts. Defense Station is throwing someone out of really? Defenestrate is throwing someone out a window? Huh. I would have never known that. I'm just imagining the amount of time. Wait. I had a high school teacher threaten a kid with that once. But not with that word, obviously. They were like, I'm going to throw you out the window. Can you imagine if they just said, I'm going to defenestrate you? That's crazy. To get fired from a corporate job. Defenestration. Am I even saying it right? It just sounds like a made up word. Here we go. Let me grab this. This is the Google Docky. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Defenestrate. Yeah, okay. I was saying it. I think. Share with others. Restricted. Oh, anyone with the link can see it. Yeah. Done. Copy. No, not edit. Hold on. Can I get the copy link? There we go. This is my new credits list. Yeah. thank you to all who've helped who've helped get me to this point. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, wait, I have one more thing to show. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting all the things. It's been a year. It's been a year prepping for this. I have gone things so slowly over the over the months. I have one more thing. How are we? Hi, Katana. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hi. We are doing well. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Soup. New soup. New soup. We got a where is it? We got a new PNG, which also Abby. I mean, let's be Abby. This is all of this 2.0 is brought to you by Abby. We got this. Nope, not that. Yeah, this. Oh, hold on. It's because I'm not in a. Do I have to be in a Discord call? Hate that. Hold on. There's got to be a way to do Fugi React offline. No, I could be wrong. I mostly just wanted to like move the same way. Is there a way for me to do it? Where it always shows it regardless? Maybe not. Okay. I'll just have to add it manually. Hold on. Let me add image. Because of Thomas Hunt. Ah, that makes sense. That would be the one person who would say that word goes. That makes sense. I had to Google what it was. That tracks. So my new Fugi, my new React is this little guy, which honestly, if you've been to Decaf's voiceover streams, you would have seen it because I tested it out then. But this is the I'm not talking yet, but that's the static one. Yeah. And then when she's yapping, your voiceover stream. I don't stream. Yes, you do. You got a shout out. Yes, you do. If no one's following Decaf, you should be. Because Decaf is way more organized than I am. Especially for reverse content. Absolutely. And also when I'm muted. Or when I'm deafened and I don't mean to be. Yeah, that's the PNG now. I gotta figure out how this works, only because it's gonna be largely for like heavy games. I don't think I've had to use it on my own stream, except for like when we play Rivals, which honestly we haven't done in a very, very, very long time. So that might be fine. But I like to have it set up just in case. Just in case. Because when the model starts getting a little laggy, it's easier to just switch over to a PNG than be like, huh, give me 1 second and hiding the pain. But yeah, that's I think that's all of it. The way I'm going through and checking Rivals where not here. Sorry. I'm not good at that. I mean, prime example, I was in a call the other night and I saw all the oh my god, I'm blanking. Venom, Jesus. All the Venoms doing like the twerking. And I was like, oh my god, there's so many more than I last saw. The only one I knew about was the orange one. Now there's like pink and the white looking one, and I don't know, Jesus, there's so many. You said one of his trigger words. Yeah, this is reminding of that. What's that TikTok sound? The don't say treat. He knows how to spell it. What do you mean? Treat, 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 like no, he doesn't know how to spell treat. Okay, let me while you got there. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. I also have I just realized I don't do stream schedules anymore. So, you know what? I'm just gonna show the art on stream, only because I did pay for monetization. So I'm not worried about licensing wise, but I'm just realizing I don't think I'm gonna tweet them. I'm gonna tweet them out because I'm happy with them, but I just realized that I've got them for schedules in case I ever did them, but I don't have schedules anymore. So let me just bring them up. Art. let's find our first one. Because there's been a few that I got made for this. Just in case. The first is actually by an artist that I've worked with before. They did my Kaiju number 8 AU Lin version, VTuber version. They actually did 2 pieces. They were so nice. It's because I guess they were sick when I commissioned them. And so there was a delay, and like I didn't mind. I had no issue. I mean, clearly I've been waiting a year to debut. Like time was not of the essence, you know. But they were like, well, I wanted to put an extra just in case. And I was like, oh, that was so nice of you. You didn't have to do that. And so this one is the first, and it is by, oh my god, it's so large. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that. It is by Lemon Taste. Yeah, it is by Lemon Taste on VGen. It is also in the credit thing, I think. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it may not be. I think I'm going to do a separate one for art. I can't remember, but I'll pin that just in case. Yeah, that one's by Lemon Taste. And then they did a second one because of the delay, which was super nice, and they really didn't have to. But they did this, which I thought was really cute. And such a cute angle and such a vibe, because honestly, that's what this whole model is about, is just being like, nah, I'm done with the day. Let me be corpse. And then, let me find. I had another Dawn by Lady Nicolette, which I used for the debut announcement image as the silhouette, which I thought was really cute. Little sweetie. This is actually an artist I found through 1010. Pardon me, 1010. They're on Ko-fi, I believe, but 1010 did had an art done by them. I thought it was really cute. I like how they do eyes. It's almost like they're vacant, but yet they're so glowy. It's so cute. Very nice. Oh my gosh, let me make sure I get this. Aries, I believe, was the name. I'm gonna have to double check, but I believe Aries was the name. Was this other one? It's a little smaller, but you can see what the vibe was, right? You could tell that it was chill. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's one more that I think I have in here. Surely I've saved it, haven't I? Maybe I do. I only have it on my phone? No. Abby, do I not have a copy of the one you did? Do I not have that? Am I dumb? It might be me. Hold on. It's me. I'm the dumb one. Okay. Abby also did an amazing art of my model, the 2.0. I'm gonna find it. But is it in Discord? I believe so, right? Maybe I might have been on my mobile when it was posted, so maybe that's why I didn't see it or didn't save it to desktop. That could be why. Let's see. There it is. Yeah. Save image. Am I dumb? I am dumb. That's fine. Let me throw it in here because I want people to see it in all its glory, because it's genuinely so good. And I have to thank everybody else for it too, because I believe this was done by voting on your stream, right, Abs? Because that's so nice that you guys voted for that. You really did not have to. That is so goddamn nice. I'm gonna name it your name so I know who. I mean, I know who did it just by looking at it, but just in case. I'm starting to name all my stuff based on the artist so I can keep track. And that's the one Abby did. Yeah. Abby always does such killer stuff. I like the hip game on this one. Like, the hips are working. Damn. I also like that you can tell that the hair tie in her mouth is the second one, because you need more than one. All of this hair, I need more than one. Yeah. That's all the art. Oh god, I've been yapping for an hour. So that's all the stuff. That's all the new. I'm so glad you guys like it. I was so nervous that it'd be such a shift away from the old, like it is still an anime style, but it's not the same anime style. It's more like a almost like a cell shaded style, and I was just nervous that it would be too much of a shift for people, and it would just be weird for them, and I got in my own head about it, and so I was nervous. And I'm so glad you guys like it. I'm so glad you think she's cute because I too think she's cute. Um, I'm gonna kind of yap about my artist a little bit. I'm sorry in advance if nobody wants to hear about that, but I have to give big kudos to my artist who did this because they have never drawn a VTuber model in their life. I approached them because I liked their style on Instagram, like big time. I liked the cell like it was just I liked that everything looked painted. It was gorgeous, and I was like, hey, so I have a rigger. It's my same rigger as my 1.0, same person. They actually wrote a guide for artists on how to draw, like what it means to draw a VTuber model versus like a full body, and how you need to cut it up. Would you be willing to take a crack at it if I gave you that guide? And they were like, I don't know. I've never done that. Yeah, send the guide. Let's see. And I was like, okay, worth a shot. That's fair. Anything else can jump in the window. I love it. Oh, thank you. So they reviewed it and they got back to me and they said, yeah, I think I can do this. And I was like, yay. So a lovely artist on Instagram named Aki did the art, and they were so nice for the like working with me on the feedback because um when you could tell when they were in a drawing session because I would get like updates in like batches, and then you could tell they crashed for sleeping for like 12 hours and then they'd be back. But it was really good. It was like they helped design like the earrings and stuff, and it was purely just in concept. I threw a bunch of like, here's some hair samples, here's some clothes, here's what I kind of want the face off. I want it to just be kind of this character but in a new leisurely casual kind of way, and they were like, okay, sure, let me just throw something together. And boy did they. Boy did they. I love the new color scheme too. If you saw my character sheet, they did a whole like an actual like color map of what my colors are, and they are so. I like that they're just toned down versions of what I currently have. Like you can see from my background, like it was definitely more vibrant and hype and energy, and I feel like that's just it was fun at the time, and I think just now it's not really my energy level anymore, and I think I kind of want the space that I'm occupying online to, you know, mirror how I'm feeling vibe wise. And I think I'm gonna say it, I'm getting old. Things are slowing down, man. You back with potato chips and root beer? Very nice. It's a classic Friday night. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that's the deal. That's why we're chill. That's why we're cozy with the hoodie. That's why we're yeah. And you'll notice. So I love Beal. I say that because if y'all saw the BL emo, not emo, Jesus, the art that BL had done of our VTubers, my new model was in that as well. That was the one with the hoodie and everything. And I, yeah. So the friendos have known and seen the model for a while, but it's nice to finally have her. Which is not to say that the first, like 1.0 was gone forever. By no means. I might even just make it a redeem where we swap between the two, maybe, because I still really like my 1.0. I actually I'm really happy with her. I feel really comfortable still piloting her, whereas this one I'm still learning. So maybe not yet. I kind of want to get used to the 2.0 more and get really, you know, I'm trying to not make this sound creepy and say I really want to learn her skin, but like I kind of do. I kind of do. That is kind of the vibe, I suppose. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna end. I'll be honest, I haven't thought much past this. This was it. This was me picking a date and finally just doing it, just showing people. And so now I'm kind of tuber. You're thinking of a flesh tuber. I used to be a flesh tuber, decaf. I don't know if you knew that. My first year streaming, I was on camera. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. It feels like I'm climbing into a new droid. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I know I got to do some duet tonight probably. So I mean, I guess we could do that if anybody wants to. probably if I ever streamed, I'd probably do that. Decaf, stop gaslighting. Decaf streams like at least weekly. You stream you stream a ton on the weekends, don't you? I'm pretty sure when we did that voiceover thing. Hi, Milk. Ah, wait. You weren't on my last list. Hold on, I need to set yours up. Because it only gave me the last like 2 weeks of shoutouts. Wife looks so pretty. Love them all. Thank you. Thank you. Her eyes are bugging out because I'm rubbing my eye because I'm got dust in it. Ow. Oh, there we go. Hi. Thank you so much. Ah. And you're gonna have to watch the VOD to see all the new stuff because we got a lot of new toys. And she's a little cutie. I'm trying to. I need this eye to stay open. It's literally my physical eye needs to stay open. It's stuck. Okay, there we go. Getting back to Infinity Nikki once 2.0 dropped. I'm so sorry. I'll be real. Infold is making it real hard to like them right now. What did I see? The tribal markings added into Infinity Nikki. My first thought was, I'm like, oh, nice representation. And then I saw what they called it, and I was like, not like that. Oh no, that's not great. That's not fantastic at all. That's ooh, Jesus. Bad choices. Infold. They just make it so hard to be nice to them. No, they didn't. They got Adina Menzel? That's disappointing. For Adina Menzel, not for Infold. Damn. On for a moment? Oh, like just one moment? Fair enough. This is gonna sound douchey, but like Adina Menzel is famous enough to be known fairly well in China, right? Surely. She's huge in Broadway. Right? Like, would have to be. I can't imagine otherwise. But what are you doing, Milk? How you been? I'm just assuming you're like me and been working a lot. I don't know. Mine's been hibernation. Want to have some real talk, guys? Is anybody else affected by like the not seasonal depression? That's not what they call it anymore. Seasonal affective disorder or whatever the hell it's called. Basically, you just don't feel the same certain seasons of the year. Anybody else got that? Because when it starts getting cold here, I kind of just, I don't know. It's like my battery goes to half all like immediately for everything. Yeah. So I don't become as social. Not because I don't like talking to people, but it's weird. I notice more. I start to struggle with like day-to-day stuff. Like it took me a week and a half to get groceries, which is not normal for me. I mean, normally I would do groceries every week or two, and it's no problem. Like it's like a schedule. Whereas I don't know, the energy's just gone, and I'll keep putting it off, and it's just because everything just feels so big, and I don't know. I struggle, and so then when it comes time to keep up with people, usually the last thing on the list, to be honest. Yeah. Got to where Tan is at. I don't know how to spell the rest of it. Tan? I'm gonna be real. I don't remember like any of Infinity Nikki for the most part. Other than Giovanni. I do remember my white haired. Okay, you know what? I do have a type. I do. Going to make that shadow double of himself. The one that reminded me of a grouchy Venti. Got it. I remember now. Well, I don't know. What do we want to do, guys? Do we want to do reverse? Do we want to do duet Night Abyss? I think really those are the two main I would probably do. This shirt post in 15 minutes with animation, then I start transcription. God kill me. The curse of productivity. When nothing else is in line, and so you get what you get. I have that problem. I end up just making a bunch of lists of things I need to do, and then I don't do any of them. The productivity was the list itself. After that, all bets are off. Nothing else. No thoughts. Head empty. What's something else? Changes. I feel like I haven't been around. Changes. That's you can actually move around and emote. That's true. This is true. I mean, oh, you know what I will say? Not that I want to like hype Gen I that or AI that much, but more of a laid back game for the most part. This is true. This is true. I also need to do story, so I couldn't do that offline, though, to be fair. What was I gonna say? What was it? It's gone. It's gone. What was I gonna say? It was right there. Oh yeah. So Janet is a mix of several different bots altogether, right? So the one part of Janet that is like the smart responses also has a scrubbing feature for like VODs, which is awesome because before I could get like a bunch of like random clips that I could throw together for a montage, but they wouldn't really have a lot of context to them. Well, the group that creates that part of Janet actually added a new feature this past week called is it called Supercharge? I think it's called Supercharge. Whatever. The idea is that it finds moments like that in stream and like it scrubs your VOD and then will actually find like TikTok length videos. It still not be may not be perfect, but it gives you more context than the random clips, you know? No, excuse me. And I have to say, I tested it out over the weekend. Holy shit. I might actually be able to start posting again with like how much time I have now. Like, this is fantastic. I just have to stitch a few of these together with a bit of editing, not nearly as much. And I might actually be able to do this with a full-time job and no energy. That's so crazy. That's so exciting. And I'm actually excited about it because they're funny. Like, they're good. And I'm like, okay, finally, I don't have to scrub through my own VODs anymore. Blessed day. All right, let me find Do It Night Abyss. Let me get it started open. Because there is new story. We could do that. Oh, we could do the new story. Oh, that's exciting. I am excited for the new story. For anyone who does play, anybody got Fina yet? The crowd. I'm sorry. I won't try and hit that note. I'm sorry. I won't try and do that. Layback game. Yeah, actually, decap. It's funny you mentioned that. So, a prof of mine from college has picked up his TikTok. Now, I've always followed him just because he's one of those people that genuinely just has really good input and story. Like he's I mean, he knows his craft, which is film and TV. He has been a television producer for decades. And he recently picked up his TikTok. Sorry, my model's just getting used to having the game up. You can hear the game music, right? No, not yet. It's muted. Okay, beautiful. I love that. I prefer that. Sorry, distracted. And the only reason I bring this up is because he was talking about Toy Story recently. He was talking about how I guess they're making another Toy Story, and he was talking about how like the only way it's gonna work is if they really don't try and tap into the nostalgia. If they actually just lean into like where they're going with the story about like how do you deal with like the people you love moving on without you type thing. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. It's the amount of emotional devastation and and still a topic they haven't really fully explored. Like that'd be great. Anyway, I only say this because he had a whole course about content criticism and stuff. It was really great. And so I commented and I was like, I would love to hear your take on some game stories because so many of them are so cinematic now. Like I would love to hear your take on some of it because I would argue, at least mind you, based on some of the content I've been seeing in mainstream media, I find game stories to be far more compelling these days. But maybe that's just me. And the only reason I bring this up is because Reverse is one of the ones that I thought of immediately. And I'm like, well, I guess it's not really technically cinematic per se is the problem. I mean, it can be at certain points, but it's just, I don't know, you kind of got to be in it, you know? And I'm like, man, there's just so many people who are missing out on such good story. All right, game is up. Let me see how this is going. Yeah, you'll notice I also got rid of my transition. It just wasn't the vibe anymore. I don't need the portal, you know? I think that's cute. There we go. That's a good spot. Yeah. I'll turn off the music when we start the story though. Also, sorry, let me change my category. We want to be in the right category. Put it down slowly. Duet Night Abyss. There we go. I will say, this I think had the shortest lifespan on Twitch that I've ever seen for a game at launch. I think Tower of Fantasy even lasted longer than Duet Night Abyss did. Which is unfortunate. I genuinely enjoy it. Like, I love this game. That might be an unpopular opinion, but sorry. Okay. Is this menu gonna go away? Oh, never mind. That's not the menu. It has gone away. Perfect. Never mind. That's the story. Okay. Or that's another story, rather. I've done that. Anyone else pretty? Thank you, Bucks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Am I like permanently blushing right now? No, that's just my cheeks. Okay. I wanted to check. I was like, did I hit like Alt 2 or something by accident? I might have. Done that. I've done Fina. And then this, I've gone as far as I can without suffering. Actually, you guys would be very proud of me. Look at how far I got in this. I even almost beat this. Look at 4 to 5. I almost did that. And that was before I was able to level my characters past 60. I can finally level them. Yay, suffering. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Who's the target today?
We are suffering. Wait, what's this get me? This time. Is it the same? Wait, is it the... Oh, it's the same collection of Genomons? Of Genomons? That's not nearly as interesting. Is it actually? Really? And it's the same outfit? Oh. Oh, that's... Well, that's not nearly as exciting. I mean, I guess you'd have to, because you need copies of it to be able to ascend it, right? I guess that's the idea? I don't know if I love that. How you doing, Books? How is it going? Guys, how in the hell is this the last few days of November? Where did this month go? What happened? Also, I hit 55. Which means we can level our characters more. Finally, we can go past
Who's the target
60,
today?
which I'm working on, but I'm poor. I think. Yeah, I'm out of these. I'm out of bookies. Ironically, Books, I'm out of bookies. I need to get more, but I also hate Hedge. Well, I don't hate it. It's fine. I should just run Hedge. I should just run Hedge. Now, this is not the best one to use our thing on, our books, but Survival's friends and pre-register for new gacha. Ooh, very nice. What's the new gacha? Halfway through my transcription, suffering almost over. Curse my perfectionism. I feel that. Transcription, though, it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. I remember doing almost like a shorthand version when I was in my, like, my documentary course. Actually, you know what I did? I did the whole, text-to-speech thing. Or speech-to-text, rather. The speech-to-text thing. Just to give me a base, and then I went through and, like, corrected it. Because I could correct faster than I could actually type it while listening. Arknights Enfield, I really like the stuff. As in, like, it's a different Arknights? Oh, I didn't realize they were at that point. That's interesting. Is this the type of game that's worth... You know what, fuck it. We're gonna try it. Maybe it might be worth it. It might be worth the books. Let's try it. Editing program for transcription, but I'm not in the right space to learn new program. That's so fair. I mean, half the reason I use DaVinci Resolve is because I can't be damned to try to learn another video editing program. And Resolve is basically just Premiere Pro. It literally is... You can lay it out exactly the same. I didn't have to relearn anything. If anything, I was able to actually do more hotkeys that I was wanting to do in Premiere Pro that I couldn't. So, you know.
Oh yeah! To make the station collect the serum, we gotta defeat enemies
Hello?
near it. Fill up the potion station
Bruh,
to complete the
why am I
mission.
locked out? There we go.
Go!
Like, why am I locked out? What's happening? Alright, so now if we just kill stuff. I think most people, when they do this, they know enough to not actually go to the serum place, right? They just kill everything. It's worth it instead to get the drops from the enemies rather than go for the serum sword point. Like, they know that, right? So I'm always hesitating going out with, like, going with people. Because I'd rather just
A huge
suffer,
thing is
you know?
charging over with
'Cause then you get
toxic
drops.
smog. It'll corrupt
Then you
all
get
the
drops.
serum in the station.
Whereas if people are too gung-ho to finish it, then, well, you don't get the drops from the carrot. It's a different one. Going from visual novel to 3D open. Okay.
What's the
Really? That
compass?
feels
Let's get out of here.
late. Is it late? Yeah, no, that feels late. 3D open world. I feel like that's very 2020 to do. Or maybe I'm just. Oh, that's where that connects? I actually had no idea. I hate that all of these things are basically all on the same map, but they all interconnect in different
That's
angles.
it. How
And I'm
pathetic.
still learning where stuff connects. I'm like, oh, that goes there. That's weird. We're gonna exit for now. I actually don't know how many of these runs I need for books. Like, I don't know how far a one run gets me. My perfectionist is doing the typesetting, math, and color coding each day. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. Though, mind you, you know what used to be a really great program for that? And I don't think it's still a thing. Well, I think it's still a thing, but I think it's like an online-only thing, which I hate. I was a desktop fan. Because it also lets you write scripts and storyboard all in the same thing. There's a program called Celtics. I don't know if it's still around. I know it tried to go to a subscription service, and honestly, they just should have not. Like, they kind of started as like an open source thing, and then they just kind of, they got weird. They got weird and disappointing. Hi, Amelia. And so, new model. Yeah, we got the new model. It's the debut. And so, they used to do storyboarding and transcription and breakdowns. Like, it was all in one. It was basically pre-production all in one program. It was fucking great. But then they started going to a subscription model, and everything just kind of went to crap and went behind a paywall, and I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for them really fast. Disappointing. Not in there. I'm looking. I know that in there actually. Yeah. I want to wait till I get all of the. You know, yeah. Let me finish all the videos first. So how many books
Who's
did
the
that? Like,
target
how far
today?
does that get us with one run? I can max out Lynn. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's do that. Yay! We're gonna have to start giving a shit about demon wedges soon, guys. That's terrifying. It's a stash. Ooh. Maybe I should do the stash. I did get the stash, man. Hold on, look. I love that when Cherry plays, it's always the stash. There's always a stash. I'm a head spike girly. Get the head spike on everybody. Okay, so that gets
Who's
me
the
there.
target today?
I gotta level other characters. I know that for sure.
Are you taking me out to play?
And assault.
Pinky promise. No
Hmm.
backsies.
Choices. I think I might level her weapons first. It's probably the move, yeah? Oh, never mind. I can just do that. Okay, great. I was out of money last night. That's why I think I'm surprised. Hi, really? Oh, fuck. Okay, alright, great. Yay! Alright, Lynn's good to go. Lynn's all set up. She needs new demon wedges, but other than that, she's ready. I need one more in here to have the right pieces in the right spot. Not the right level per se, but the right pieces in the right spot. According to guides online. Which, you know, Salt. Demonic potato wedges. Ooh. What? I'm trying to think back to what I said. Did I say something about potatoes? Maybe. Maybe. I think Rebecca, you said demon wedges? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. I was like, I said something relatively close, right? Yeah. Risk? I like the model. Thank you. Jesus, not the...
Len.
Thank you for loving me.
Len.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's
Ben.
thanking.
Len.
The whole world's thanking you.
doing?
Stop.
Thanking
Len.
us for thanking
Stop.
you.
Please.
I liked it.
Let me make sure I spell this right. That's not right. I need to actually do the command first. Oh. There we go. I know how to do this. I haven't been on a hiatus. How you been? What you up to? I think I need to work on Rebecca.
Are you
think that's
inviting me on a date?
Hi, Mikey. How you doing? Beautiful. Thank you. Doesn't he work out well? Okay. I need money because I'm poor and I need these. Okay. Exploration. Okay, I mean, that's fair. And oh, wait, this is the, like, specific exploration. Yeah, it is. Okay. This I kind of want to use books for. Because then... I think so. Exploration too. You know what though? I'd rather do it on my own. Only because I want to make sure I get all the enemy drops, and I can't do that if people are clearing them in an area that I'm not.
My venom is certain.
Use books and I got confused. Yeah, I'm gonna say that a lot today. I'm so sorry, books.
Let's go.
Because I don't know what else to call them. The manuals, I guess? Use the man. Puts it. Oh, wow, that did nothing. Oh, okay. Boop, and boop. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Work's heavy. Heavy. I don't remember when we last chatted, but yeah, I got a new job like year and a half ago, which I moved for, and it's very much not the field that we both went to school for, like at all. So it's been a lot, but it's been fun, genuinely, like more filling than I expected. It's been a good change.
I found another serum storage point.
You got used to it? Okay. I'll do my best because, I mean, you are the OG look. These things might give me double drops, but you my reverse buddy. God, I need my sanity to come back. Please. Oh, there's clearly a problem. There's probably a demon with that.
Now I'm mad.
This is gonna hurt.
I gotta lose sauce on your Pokemon thing. That's fair. It gets lost in the ether because, you know, fuck Twitter's algorithm. Shit. I hope you've also been well, especially this time of year. Holy shit. Everything's so stressful right now. From existing. Ugh. Yeah, it's been good. I actually ended up talking to, wow, I don't want to use real names. I think they go, you probably know what I'm talking about when I say Bitter Chills. Maybe. I don't know. You might. They streamed a little bit the last few months, which was pretty cool. The catch up. They were really into, so it was cool to see because it's not my type of game, but it was cool to see the art, of course.
You are.
So it definitely takes longer on my own, which is fine. At least I get the drops for it. More valuable and
Pay
reverse
for
your bit.
wasting my time.
Got. Wow, sorry. I you have been playing reverse your bit. It got too big on front of your head. Oh no, the size. Really? The size? How big is it? I don't think I've noticed. How big has it become? Yeah, no, it looks really good. I ended up derailing their stream last time I was in there, and they were showing up because everything behind them was just kind of really interesting. They had a whole display wall of just stuff. Turns out it was actually just a ton of fan stuff that like their girlfriend had painted, which I'm gonna be real. I need to meet this girlfriend because wildly talented, like so talented. Everything looked amazing, and then out of the blue, he pulls out like from the corner. He's like, "And this is the book she wrote." I'm like, "I'm sorry,
Now
she
I'm
what?"
mad.
He's like, "Yeah, she wrote a book," and I'm like, "Who is this person?" Because like, I think I'm in love with her. Like, why? You're. Don't get me wrong, I missed you. You're cool, but like, who is this person you found? That's how big it got. Oh
That's
my
it.
god, that's so bad. And it got buggy.
pathetic.
Oh shit. I was gonna play on my Steam Deck tonight because you know I can be cozy in bed and catch up on all the anime I've missed. But 'cause I've been I have been the worst type of person on the internet. Like I shouldn't say that. The internet is wide and vast and gross. I have been one of the cringiest people on the internet for like the last, I don't know, 2 weeks because of Has Been Hotel. That's disappointing. I became an Alistair girly. That's more disappointing. Only because the reputation of said people is not great. But the brain rot has been strong. But I did have a nice little session with Abby where we talked about the plot and where we think it's going, and that felt very good. That was nice. But Jesus, yeah, I'm very behind on all my anime, all my games. It's not great. Quick question: what color do you think Constantine is from Revert? She's that like mustard yellow that's in her, because all I think about her is like white, black, and that stupid ass mustard yellow in her outfit. Not mustard yellow, what, like a dull gold, I guess, whatever. That's what I think of her. Yeah. Dull gold. Yeah. You know, like what's the word? Tarnished gold is probably a good way to put it. Like was probably really high value back in its day and now just fucking useless. Can you tell I'm not a big Constantine fan? Fuck her. I'm behind on everything but Marvel Rivals. That's fair enough. I only know what I see in voice calls. And when I say voice calls, usually I hang out either in my own Discord and just hang out in the VC, and then I forget that I'm in the VC and I'm doing stuff, or I go to Bubba's and I will hang out in there if people are streaming stuff, because it's the only way I keep in touch with social people. Yeah, so I see a lot of rivals in there. That and bless Brando for the card openings, because that's also fun to watch, because I don't know shit, and so seeing someone else get excited about something that I have no idea about, it's really cute. It's really cute. They get so happy. And I'm like, I can identify sparkly when I see it, don't get me wrong. I can tell, oh, the sparklier the better, but other than that, I don't know what any of that means.
Who's the target today?
Is that gonna be enough for Rebecca? No, it's
You
not.
invited me on a
Oh, it's
date.
because money. Because poor. Ah, shit. Okay, well that's fine. We can go get money. We can get money. I don't mind using books on money. We always need more of that. So that's fine. Excavation. That being said, do I have any bounties left? I do not. Never mind. I did the next level up in bounties. I was getting 100k per run. It was very nice. It was gorgeous. It wasn't enough because I just blew through all my money anyway. So we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna hate it. Excavation. I'm trying to remember. You know what? I'll use books for this, even with people. That's fine. That's fine.
Let's go.
There's another
Ooh.
spot.
Oh,
over
we've already
there
started.
Needs a look. I've marked it for you. Just head over and I'll set up the excavator.
Ooh, drop. Hello. There's someone already there. Oh, player 3's getting hit. Okay, cool. Here's the cool. I don't like how they sometimes drop you in games way too late into the round. Only because if I'm using a book, which I've opted to do, you've now taken away my time to farm the enemies that are here. I have to spend my time running around the map trying to gather the stuff that's already dropped. Like, you're robbing me from my drops. I don't appreciate it. I don't think that's pretty cool. I think there should be a limit for how late into a round you can go. Like, if they've finished 2 out of 3 excavation points already, there shouldn't be any new players coming in. Because it's not fair to the new player. They're not getting the drops. They're not getting the full, like, you know, benefit of being in the game. I don't know, I just think it's silly. Especially if I'm using a book, I'd be pissed. I'm like, oh, I only got like 5 seconds of use out of it. So what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna keep going. It looks like they fixed the bonus resource.
Crying of a genie mon. Let's go rescue
There's a what? Oh, right. This has a genie mon in it. Right. Where's it? Where's it? What do we think it is, guys? Could we be so lucky that'd be a box bro? I don't think it's gonna be a box bro. It would be nice. Oh my god, the drops in here? Y'all have been busy. What the fuck? Holy shit. It's not a box. I was looking at the other person's box. Jesus. Oh, cool. I man got a gift sub. Thanks. Oh, awesome! Happy to hear. Was it Yeah, some folks are really generous at the beginning of the debut. You got ramen and cornbread. We're very, very generous with their gift sub.
You asked for it.
You're the... In the beginning? Yeah, in the beginning.
You asked for it.
Oh, I forgot we were doing excavators. I'm gonna be so honest, I was so busy with the Genomon, I totally forgot about the fucking excavators. I was like, I'm just killing enemies for the drops. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what fucking commission I'm doing anymore. Whoopsies. Sorry. I need sanity to come back. I think I'll wreck some shit. Fine. Great. Go away. To open this game yesterday, rip my free pull. No! Not the free pull. Okay. Also, random question. Do you know what the draw distance is on drops? I mean, I know that the box throw increases it, but do you know what the base rate is? Or the base distance is? Just curious. There was gift subs, and then the Fire Nation attack. Oh, never mind. I want to retreat. I don't want to be the only one. I don't want to be the only one continuing. You know, ready? I did get Fina. Yeah. I was lucky.
Pathetic.
She came home very quickly. Because I didn't get all the pieces for it either. I couldn't finish the last level of theater. Only because I could not level my characters past 60 at the time. I can now because I ranked up enough, but at the time I couldn't. So I should try that again now that some of my characters are getting higher. Yeah, I got Fina. I wasn't able to get Psyche before she left theater, so I'm gonna have to do the weeklies for it. But I still don't think I got enough from the weeklies this week either. Did I? I say that as I'm not sure if I even finished my weeklies. Oh, I did. I have done 20 runs and I still... There's no way. Hold on. Did I not?
Who's the target today?
Surely. Surely I've unlocked Psych, isn't it? Oh no, I haven't unlocked Psych. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm fine. But yes, I did get Fina as well. Yes.
Are you taking me out to play?
2 shards. Thanks. Make mine I2. Oh, I2. That makes sense. That makes sense. I know she did come home fairly quickly, but I think how many runs did I do with this? Good question. That's not the right button. Let's see. I did 20 runs, and I got 38 shards. Yeah. And I'm missing... else 30 runs to get her. Jesus Christ. I'm missing 21. Oh, I'm missing more. Never mind. I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near. I'm just not. Just because of the level, I was very underleveled. I also grossly underestimated Truffle big time. She has convinced me otherwise. But these are probably the 2 I need to level after Rebecca.
Who's the target today?
Rebecca, my dear.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Maybe.
Is this a reward for my overwhelming love?
Okay, we'll be back. I want to ascend first. So them, and then I'll do Truffle, which I got the outfit for, by the way.
Wakey, wakey.
Look at
It's time
look at
to
her. The best girl. Art carry me in theater. Really? I think that's one I haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, I haven't. I probably should. It's just I've got 18. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. That might be something we do as well tonight. Because why not?
Let's go.
So wait. I have enough Maybe though. Hold on. This is a good time. I need 7 more. Nope. That's not gonna work. Ha! Nope. Too broken. Fair. Before the update, I was out of stuff to do.
Who's the target today?
So I was like, well, let me just get some copies for Lynn, because, you know, main. And so I got her to I3. We'll get there. Oh, right, I wanted to check out that Genimon.
Who's the
What
target
did we
today?
get?
Oh no!
That wasn't it. Nope, not that. You don't have any inactive. What? We just... What? We just got an inactive. From the commission. It was 100% catch. What? Am I losing it? Am I losing it? What is it? Okay. Oh, I also finally I also finally made the fancy treat. Bro. No. What the fuck? Why did that looked locked? Anyway. That.
Oh no!
Jesus, he sounds very... Oh, the range didn't change. Okay. What did I say we were doing? I'm so sorry.
Who's the
This is
target
the
today?
worst game for ADHD, truly. Jesus Christ.
You're inviting me on
Truffle,
Gilbert! Wakey, wakey!
you need
Time to
butterflies.
leave.
Oh yeah, you definitely need those. Okay. So I need to do 2 rounds of exploration at least. Let's do that, I guess. It's fucking, it's so much. There's just so much to do, and it's not like it's not like a job sense of there's so much to do. It's just like there's just so many options. How do I?
Who's the target today?
But the beauty of that is, I guess, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. You got trouble fit? Yeah, I did on standard actually. I think I actually have some pulls on there, don't I? I do not. I use it. Yeah, I got it on standard. I got a back to 9 pity. Yeah. I don't know when this is switching. Oh, 23 days switching. Let me see. Lonnie is blonde. Yep. What? Are you doing made it all black? Ooh, nice. I haven't colored Rebecca's.
Who's
Probably
the target
should.
today?
Are you inviting me on a date?
I probably should, but I don't know. I'm too picky. Like, I have too many options. I think this was what I was gonna go with. I have it saved just in case. I don't know. I think it looks cool. It's giving 2007. You know? Which I'm kind of here for. An all-white weapon. Ooh, nice. Nice. An animation? I don't draw, so whatever that's called. That's freaking cool. And like an animatic? See how purple looks like for me? I'm curious. What, like, for this? It depends on what part you're coloring. Like that? Pardon me. Yes, please. I like the dark one. It's pretty. I don't know. It's the pink and blue. It just gives me like the, you know, like Sleeping Beauty with like make it pink, make it blue. Love the purple. Nice. I did want to recolor the sword, but I couldn't find a good coloring that I liked. I think this is the one I was gonna go with, where it's like white and red. But I so desperately, I understand what Jam was saying though. I so desperately wish we could recolor base skins because, yeah, he was right. I would recolor Lynn in a heartbeat.
Who's the target today?
This blue, now that I know there could be other options, I would recolor this so fast. To literally anything else. Maybe white and red. I probably would do white and red. I so wish we could recolor this. I should have put it on you. I'm sorry. I didn't know any better. I did not realize it had a tail. Thank you to whoever decided that that needed a tail. All right. Sorry. Enough distractions. Enough distractions. We're going for exploration, truffle, and berry. That is happening. Truffle and berry. Okay, so we're doing truffle first. Fireworks. Look at how boppy the head is on this one. It's so different, you know? Like, there's just so much more movement. I do like that she can just as easily look unimpressed. I do like that, where she's like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I just realized I can probably get to the goddamn treasure that's up there with Psyche now. Oh, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life.
You asked for it.
See, it's things like these where I'm like, Yuri, what are you talking about? You can't get secret letters. I just got 3 in 2 seconds. What you mean? Like, they drop them commissions. What you talking about?
Pay for wasting my time.
I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
I said to match with people, right? I put that? I'm pretty sure I put that. Why am I alone?
This is gonna
I mean, it's
hurt.
fine. I'll survive. But, like, did nobody need stuff right now? Okay. Just me? I see
Now
how it is.
I'm mad.
Okay.
I found a serum storage point. I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
Huzzah, I'm not going to it. Thanks for nothing, Noe. All these health drops. No sanity. Why? Why do you hate me?
Not bad. Pay for wasting my time.
Oh, and thank you to, I believe it was Scythe and Decaf for there at the time. I mean,
I
Decaf,
found
I can't
another
remember.
serum storage point.
When I
marked it
realized
for
that I
you.
was doing bosses solo for no reason whatsoever. Remember that? Remember when I was
You
stupid?
asked for it.
I say thank you because what? Where did my game go? Sorry, my game just like minimized itself. What the fuck? I was like, hold on. That TikTok's gonna be amazing. The Clip Hunter did a
That's
very
it.
good job of finding it in sequence where I
pathetic.
realize and then I promptly crash out with, "What do you mean I can bring companions?" Oh no, it was Hug. It wasn't Decaf. It was Hug, I think. Hug was in. Is it just the Psyche skin that I'm... Oh, wait. I just realized something. So I wasn't pulling for this because I was like, oh, I don't even have Psyche, so why would I? I have Psyche now. So why wouldn't I? Hold on.
Who's the target today?
I don't have it, do I? Oh, I do! I already have it! Oh, right, that's the thing I won early. Never mind. Never mind, we're good. The things we learned. Literally, the things we learned. I should probably build her weapon, huh? I now jelly. I'm sorry. To be fair, you're not gonna love the story about how I got that either. Or maybe it's Rebecca's. I don't know which one I got. Basically, the day of launch, I went in here and I read... Oh, my model's in the way. But the other thing that says guaranteed within 10 draws or 20 draws or whatever it was, I was like, oh, the pity's really low. This is like the intro banner. It's fine. And so I do it and I get it in the first 10 pull and I'm like, everybody's losing their minds in chat. And I'm like, what? Like, it's in 20 pulls, so like it's not wild that I got in the first 10. Like, that's okay. It's early, but I mean, it's not crazy, right? And they were like, no, pity's 90. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And then I realized I just read it wrong. All it means was you get like, you know, pulls returned in 20 pulls. And I was like, oh. Well, my bad. It's so clickbait. Right? I did not realize that that's not what that meant. I mean, to be fair, that was purely on me. Like, it was very clear. Like, the visual is very clearly there. I just didn't realize that's what the visual meant. So, lesson learned. Can I recolor this?
Who's the
thing?
target today?
I can, can't I? 'Cause it's a... Yeah, 'cause it's... Both of her outfits are just missing something. They're just not quite... What is this that I'm... Oh, it's on her wings. I see. You know what, let me leave that for last. That's an accent. I'm gonna leave that for last. Those are her wrist thingamabobbies. What is this? Oh, the bodice. Accents on the bodice. Okay, no. There we go. Okay, okay. You know me, I'm a good pastel girly. Okay, hear me out. You do like a red underskirt. Thanks for the advice. I finally finished it. Let's go! Do like a good gradient. And of course the illustration. Ah! I'm so curious. I can't wait to see it. Are you posting on like TikTok, YouTube? What's going on? I'm still not. No, hold on. I'm not convinced. I want this. Maybe. Would black and red be too on the nose? Hold on. You're talking YouTube as soon as render's done in 5 minutes. Dope. Okay. To like this color combo, you would. You would. I'll move my dumbass head in a second. Hold on. I'm a little too big for my britches right now. There you go. Now y'all can actually see it. Oh, the wings. Okay. This is where I think the vibrancy has to come in. Where it's like, is that enough? It may not be. Oh. Now we're getting some gradients going. Okay, hold on. Now we might be cooking a little. Hold on. I just want to fix that goddamn. Where's the butterfly in the center of her goddamn chest? Can I not change the yellow of that butterfly? One in the center? Does it have to be yellow? Surely not. Oh my god, we can't change it. Are you serious? Can the headpiece not be changed either? Really? Shut up. No, seriously? Not affected by that yellow, so it's not that yellow. I can't change that? Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Why do they make elements of it not editable? Oh, that's just rude. Like, why would... I hate that I can't change the headpiece. And I can't change the thing in the center. Like, why? Why? Anyway. It defeats the purpose. Yeah! Like... Why wouldn't I be able to change that color? I feel duped a little bit. Just a bit. Because I like that. I think that's pretty. Like a fire paint. Or a fire mode. Anyway. Compare? Yeah, I'm annoyed. Anyway, we'll save it. I'm not recoloring. I don't have to die for it right now. But that's what the fuck. What's the point? Anyway. It's fine. It's early game. They might change that in the future. Who knows? Who? Yeah, are you ready, girly?
An empty tummy won't get you far in battle. So gobble up some grub and prepare to charge towards victory.
So cute. Okay. And then where's Barry? Where's Barry? You're up next, Honeycomb.
Let's go.
Yeah, she got the head spike too, because I think it's cool. So we'll do another round of exploration for Barry. Recommended characters Lumino? Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm sure it is. Whatever. And then after this, I'm thinking maybe we do some nipple run. Whatever it is. Because I'm about halfway to her, so I should be able to finish her tonight. Pretty easily. I hope. More so if I'm able to score a 10 fairly early. Pardon me.
Let's go.
Oh, you know what I did also do recently? I finally got rid of Spotify. I ended up switching to a thing called Bobuzz? I hope I'm saying that right. Because it was basically the same price.
Now I'm mad.
But they don't take money from it. So I was like, oh. I'm not even American. And the whole, like, Spotify was going with the whole AI stuff. I'm good. I would rather not. So yeah, we just Spotify. So what you're hearing now is this new thing. What's really dope is they're really kind of capitalizing on people doing this max exodus from Spotify, which honestly good on them. They have this tool that will just like port over all your playlists from Spotify into this new one, and so I didn't even have to do anything. I literally just imported everything. I'm like, oh, well, like I. With none of the nonsense. Which, don't get me wrong, in this day and age, I feel like we have to pick and choose our battles when it comes to like what we can support and we can't and shit. And I'm like, I'm just glad that I was finally able to find a substitute that
Another serum
be able to
storage
pick
point.
that battle,
I
you know?
marked it for you.
I wish I knew where I gotta learn where breakable stuff is, because I don't know enough about where to get sanity replenishment when I'm in like, and it's my own fault. That's just knowing where breakable stuff is. I just need to take my own stuff in.
Now I'm mad.
All these drops, and none of them are standing. Okay, you just. That's cool. That's cool. Oh,
Who asked for it?
oh God, no, sorry.
Now I'm mad.
I said to hit match, didn't I? I swear I'm hitting match to these. I'm not being terrible. It just tells me that people are just not farming right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
This is gonna hurt.
You know what's great about this gun? You don't need to aim. Because the ricochet will kill whatever it is anyway. I don't even have to aim that good. Because this bullet, its little perk is that it ricochets an extra bullet with every shot. Which is why it's great for Lynn, because she basically gets double damage.
That's it. How pathetic.
There we go. All right, let's get Bully Barry. Let's get Barry sorted out. And then we can get Nifle, whatever the hell her name is, going. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, sorry. We also have a fridge on this page. Hold on. We got the fridge. There it is in the corner. There we go. Okay. Nope.
Who's the target today? Let's go. What do you think?
Cool. And so let's go. I don't think I have. No, wait, four. So let's get some. I hope I don't need to use it. I probably won't, but we'll see. Please don't be. Oh, thank God. I say, please don't be just these two. These two fuck. Defense works. Defense is great. Defense is good stuff. Not the fastest, but it'll do. Kind of hoping for dismantle, but it is what it is. Oh my God. You know what was actually driving me insane? Was on the weekend. Now, this is just... Maybe I don't know something about Shrine games, but one thing that was driving me nuts was like there was this person who basically just... I don't want to say went around and killed everything, because I mean, that's the point. But at the same time, it was like...
Tons of enemies suddenly
I
rushed
have this
out.
corner already. I'm good. I got this corner. I'm covered.
So I'll just
Don't
leave
worry
them
about
to
it.
you.
It's not like I'm
Hey,
not
for
pulling my
wasting
weight.
my
Like, why are you over here killing things before I can? And meanwhile, I gotta now go climb over to the other side of the map to go get the drops for the stuff that you killed. And it's like, maybe a little coordinated. Flip side, there was... What was I doing? What was I farming? I think I was farming...
Now I'm mad.
Edge? No, I don't remember what I was farming. I was farming a commission though, where it was like you could do it on your own, but like it was faster with people. I think it might have been excavation, to be honest. But where you go to the different points. Yeah, it must be. And I don't fucking understand. It started off fine. We were all doing our parts, and then at some point they just stopped. Like leaving the starting point, spawn point. And I'm like, okay, well, you're clearly online enough to be able to click continue, so you're here. And because they weren't like waiting for it to time out, they were clicking it. And I'm like, if I wanted to do this alone, I would have just selected alone. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. It just like, if you need a carry, I get it, but like, say something? I don't know. It felt weird. And I'm like, okay, well, why are you?
Move it, or else you won't live long enough to pay me.
I know what you're doing. You want somebody else to do it. It's like, this is taking AFK a little too far. This is taking AFKing a little too much.
Paid for wasting my time.
The enemies have stopped attacking for now.
I don't know. Do you think we get like a 10 drop in the first like 5 rounds? I'm hoping.
Now
know when my last 10 drop was. It might have been at least based on the letters. It might have been. You know. Pardon me.
You asked for it.
See, now we're dropping sanity. That's more like it.
Research is so tiring. Here, please claim your reward.
Ooh, nice. Good
now,
shit.
do you want to continue
Just
or
like
go
that.
back?
Right. 28. So I need 2 more. Let's go. Nice.
Move it, or else you won't live long enough to pay me.
So you're telling me this is who carried you through theater? That's what you're telling me? So I should start giving a crap about her? Of course. Okay. You know who I'm really excited for too? I need to look up who the characters coming are because Cherry played the beta and Cherry showed up as a character that I wish I could remember the name of. I want to say like Yuming or something like that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous character.
Pay for wasting my time.
Farming, let's go. Yeah. I mean, might as well. I was close anyway. I'm like, I might as well just finish it off. I think she only needs 2 more. Does she have weapons that are not necessarily her signature, but does she do okay with any of like the more versatile weapons?
For it.
Like, there's signature and then there's like budget weapons, right? The ones that are like more diverse and who they can assist, who they're good for.
Now I'm mad.
Do you have any universal weapons for them? I'd rather not. The issue isn't even farming for weapon blueprints. Those are fine. It's the pieces for it. And not even the commission pieces. It's the extra, like the grips and the oh my god, spacing. The grips and the barrels and like stuff you have to farm to actually like, level things. That's the worst. But yeah, you can use the other like skill damage.
You asked for it.
Is the bow the one that didn't we get like a was it a free bow? I think it was a free bow that we got or something. I don't remember, but I have it on I think I have it on Tropical actually. They're really gonna make me fight tooth and nail for these last 2 pieces, huh? You know the one I'm talking about, the one that's like a farming for multiple copy of a weapon yet? Oh god, me neither. I mean, not on purpose. Not on purpose. One time, was it for Lynn's? It might have been for the Blue Current. I can't remember, but there was a gun that, for some ungodly reason, the barrel would not drop. I don't even remember how many runs I did. I should check. But the barrel just would not come home. And I had, I think it was 4 or 5 blueprints by the time 1 barrel dropped. And I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, I mean, now you're telling me I'm gonna have to get more barrels for these blueprints because that I have already? And it's like, oh my god.
Pay for wasting my time.
Barrel was... Where did that sanity drop go? Where did that happen? Like, it was kind of nice for a bit there. Oh,
You
there's-
asked for it.
and it's back. Your team multi because blueprint. Yeah. Oh, I think it was blueprint. I should check.
Now
Blueprint is at
I'm
least a
mad.
good one to have copies of blueprints of too, so that's not so bad. And I think I actually have a fair amount of barrels now, just because I was farming for something else at the time, like another blueprint at the time. And barrels were not having an issue that day, so I don't know. It was just weird. That day was odd. I was actually Googling to see, like, is something broken? Because it felt
You
broken.
asked for it.
Because barrels aren't even, like, a super rare drop. They were, like, bronze. It was so weird. Welcome back, Decaf.
Pay for wasting my time.
You posted it. That's cool.
You asked for it.
I think I'm gonna retreat it. I'll start fresh. Have to. We have to come back to the 2 pieces. What the fuck? Stocks of bedtime. Nice, nice. I like how we started up this game tonight, by the way, and was like, "Oh my god, there's your story," and we're not. We haven't done a single story. It's been an hour. Shocker.
That's it. How pathetic.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this because I do need the 2 pieces, but I want to see. I want to see its blue current. I want to know which one it is. I think blue current's the one that can't hassle. I could be wrong. Let's look.
Who's the target today?
Let's see. 32 runs? I don't think it was that one. Time to just make your own fun. That's the word for
When
it.
it comes to the art of organizing, I'm definitely a pro. Gotta keep all the adventure gear neat and tidy, right?
It shows them all, so I remember. Up.
Who's the target today?
Was it this? No, that one we had anyway. It had to have been blue current. That was only 32 times? Really? It felt like a lot. It definitely. What is this? I don't think it's this one. X-Cristo, what the fuck it's called.
Whoa, you got yourself some cool new
Do they not have the
gear?
double pistols on
Mind if
here?
I
Am I
take a
blind?
look? Don't worry, I won't break it.
Oh, wait, do I have... That's why. No, it's not these. It must have been blue current then. I don't know why that felt like such a issue at the time.
The best part of life is the adventure.
Yeah, 32 times and I ended up with 4. I still only have 3 barrels. Of course. That's not what I meant. I want forge. Oh, I should have gone down. Craft the red books anymore. I don't know. Someone on YouTube was like, it's just not worth it. Like, the option to use more in different places for the yellow books just works better. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It's really, how often do you need 2,000% more of something? With less selection, you know? I don't know. Just my needs are not that concentrated. Unless I get down to money and something else, I can't see the red being as helpful. Alright, let's go get those last 2 different what the fuck for Davis. I don't even remember what termination is. What is termination? Termination. I have to keep running to different mobs. Full manual. Full manual's fine, at least in co-op. It could be. That might be okay. Let's see. I don't remember what termination is. That's fine. If it's just a matter of going through and killing enemies, I mean, then that'll be a bad thing. That can be quick, depending on who you're with.
Let's go!
So, this commission is about taking out the enemies in this area? Easy peasy. Time to roll up our sleeves.
Now I'm mad.
No?
Life ablaze.
Oh, I remember this now. What?
All right, that should be enough to teach him a lesson. Let's wrap this up and head back for our paycheck.
Oh, there's an extraction point? Oh, I hate that. And you just end up running for forever. Ugh. Okay, we're not doing this again. Fuck this. We'll do defense. Absolutely not. I just couldn't remember what termination was. No, this sucks. Just end up dolphin jumping through the whole goddamn course. Absolutely not.
I can't stop here. I have to keep
And
fighting
it
here.
still won't let me leave. Come on, give me the last 2 pieces.
That's it. How pathetic.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing termination again. We'll go back to defense. Absolutely not. Love song, baby. Ugh. Holy. Man, you can tell I have not been staying up that late on my own. Because it is only 9 o'clock and I'm yawning. Oh. Which is wild because, like, I've been in bed early, but I have not been asleep early. Not that I can't. I struggled to, like... I struggle to put my phone down, to be honest. Because I read. I read before bed on my phone. So I don't think it's the phone itself. I don't know. It's like I'm a kid again, and I can't put the book down. I have a hard time stopping reading. Because there's never really a good stop point for me. There's always cliffhangers. There's always, like I gotta know what happens next. I struggle to just put it down and go to sleep. Oh, yeah.
Let's go!
I also find there's just some of these where you move faster. Alright, both good. No. No. Not really. Mostly because, believe it or not, with the narcolepsy, sleep hygiene really doesn't make a huge difference in our lives, sadly enough. I mean, it still suggests to try, but no matter how many times I've had my sleep hygiene under control, it hasn't helped. So unfortunately, it doesn't benefit us. The suffering is there regardless.
Tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research, so I'll just leave them.
And I think
to
that's also
you.
partially it too, is I'm like, who cares how late I stay up? I'm gonna be tired tomorrow anyway. That's genuinely just how I feel about it. I'm gonna be tired regardless. I'm gonna have to take medication. Like, why wouldn't I get more done today? And by get done, I mean like read something that I enjoy. Just mentally I have a hard time getting past that point, you know? There's probably a valid reason. It's just it's hard to really argue it when I'm in it. You know?
Now I'm mad.
You're arguing with yourself. It's hard to tell the little ADHDer in my head to hey, kiddo, time to put the book
Hey,
down,
wasting
because,
my
like, it's
time.
time for bed. You're gonna be tired tomorrow. Meanwhile, little dumbass is like, I'm tired anyway, so fuck off.
Research is so tiring. Here, please claim your
Is that the bow?
reward.
Recolored,
Now,
but is that
do
the
you
bow?
want to continue or go back?
You're gonna have to continue because you didn't give me the fucking piece.
Where did everyone go?
Move it, or else you won't live long enough to pay me.
No, this is gonna be good though, because what's gonna happen is when we're done, I'm going to log off. I'm going to get my nuggies that I did not finish from dinner. I'm going to crawl into bed with my nuggies. I'm going to eat them. I am then going to binge all of the anime that I have missed in the last 2 weeks because I've been in has been Alistair brain rot, and it's been abysmal. And then I'm also gonna catch up in reverse. Maybe at the same time. Because Steam.
Now
It just
I'm
depends
mad.
if the anime I'm catching up on has dub or not. Especially because I think today's new episode of May I Ask One Final Thing is gonna be good. Because that story took a turn. Tell you. Just drop it.
The enemies have stopped attacking for
Multitasking.
now.
It does. It surely does. It's the only reason well, I shouldn't say it's the only reason why I watch it. It's a big reason why I watch it.
Be careful, my darling soldiers.
It also just helps. I do like
Pay
hearing.
for wasting my time.
I do like. Ooh, you want to know something that's goddamn unhinged? And I could never. So, for anyone who's on... You know how you can tag people in stuff? Like in comments of videos you want them to see? It's almost bedtime though, so I don't think it's fair enough. Amir, the voice actor for Alistair, made a video recently about like stop tagging me in weird shit, like stupid shit, like just stop, it's annoying, you know, whatever. I
Move
will
it,
just turn them off.
or else you won't
And I
live
was
long
like-
enough to pay me.
You have them on? I wouldn't have even entertained that at first. I would have been like, absolutely not. I saw that and it kind of blew my mind a little bit because I'm like, oh, that's brave. Brave.
Now I'm mad.
Like I wouldn't want to open up my app. I was like, no way. I can only imagine the absolutely unhinged shit. You can turn them off? Yeah. You can make it so people can't like tag you in comments and videos. Yeah. And it's like, I wouldn't have even given anyone the option. That's terrifying. Absolutely not. And can you imagine?
You asked for it.
Because, like, don't get me wrong. I'm very lucky that I have only really been exposed to the good parts of the has-been community, which is great. Thank God. I have heard tale of the other parts. I know they exist. And I fear them. And I have not even seen them. They who must not be named. Like, they're out there.
Pay
Waiting.
for wasting my time.
And I can only imagine the shit that anyone would get tagged in if they are related to the production in any capacity. And I was like, absolutely not.
Now I'm mad.
So what do we think? We're gonna get a drop in this one? We're gonna get the 2 pieces? Surely we get the 2 at least, right?
Come out and accept your
Maybe not
thrashing.
a 10, but at least get the 2, huh? I mean, I'm down to my last two letters. Is that a monster? What is that? What is that? Who is that with? Why have I never noticed that before? That's not
Come
Tina,
out and
is it?
accept your thrashing.
Boss calling out the freaks. No judgment. Freaks, just respect other people's headcanons. Wait. The pilot of Helluva. You know what? Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm rewatching the first season of Helluva because I actually never watched the first season
How
originally.
pathetic.
I got into it. You know what episode got me into Helluva? Was oh god, what the fuck was it called? The full moon one, the full moon episode. The full moon episode, you know? The big Stolitz conflict or whatever. That was one that got me into it, only because it was all over TikTok. I'm like, fuck. I think Hasbin's okay. I guess I should give Helluva Boss a try. And I watched like that season, and it's funny because it's one of those things where I felt like I had seen the first season because everything is so like the community is so what's the word I'm looking for? Not thorough, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I don't know. But expansive? Maybe? I don't know. But just through osmosis, like through social media and stuff, I was like, oh, I know what happened though. Like I weirdly know the plot. And I don't know if it's just from hearing other people like talk about it or what, but it was very easy to follow. And so now it's funny because as I'm watching the first season for the first time, because again, I've never seen it, and I'm actually watching it, I feel like I watched it though. Like I'm
Pay
like,
for
oh,
wasting
why
my
am I
time.
getting deja vu? Based on early rough episodes, they were expecting extra
Tons of
stuff, right?
enemies suddenly
Yeah.
rushed out.
I mean,
I can't delay my research.
at the same time, I
just leave
totally
them
get
to
it
you.
because like
You asked for it.
things grow, things change, and things, you know, things just don't necessarily work the same as they used to. And I think having that opportunity to be able to retcon your earlier, like, quote
The
unquote,
enemies
drafts
have
or your
stopped
earlier, like,
attacking for now.
renditions of things is a really cool opportunity that I can't say that I wouldn't take advantage of if I had it. Like, I get it. Was more food for exactly for both I think, very much so. Like like people always talk about the pilot of Hazard, and it's like, yeah, but you're comparing two very different things. Everybody keeps talking about how I like the pilot better. Okay, but you're talking about two different things, like two very different circumstances of how either of
Research
these
is
stories
so
would have been told.
tiring.
Like,
Here, please claim
I don't
your
know, it just
reward.
seems very
Now, do you
oh my
want to
God, I don't know if
continue
disingenuous
or
is the
go
word,
back?
but unfair, I suppose, to compare the two things when they're just not really even of the same world reality. I don't know. I feel like it's actually, you know what? There's a TikToker named Maddie who actually made a really good point, who said that you don't prefer the pilot, you prefer what the pilot could have been. And I'm like, yes, that's actually a great way to put it. Holy shit. It's not that the pilot was better, it's that it just
Pay
had
for
more
wasting my time.
possibilities because it wasn't fleshed out yet, and a lot of your headcanons and shit still had a chance of existing, or at least could exist within what was canon of the pilot, blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff. I don't know. It was good points. I liked the points. They made sense. And I just thought it was a really interesting topic, not even just in the concept of has-been, but in general. How the longer a show of any kind goes on, I find that people almost hold a certain amount of
Pay for
resentment
wasting
for
my
a
time.
show completing itself, if that makes sense. Like, it kind of goes under that wheelhouse of no one is ever going to be happy all the time. And it's the same idea, I think, but it's also, I think, a part of it comes from the reality that your not expectations, but your desires, your hopes for where a storyline will go or whatever, as a show completes or as a show wraps, that possibility, you know, gets slimmer and slimmer as more context gets added, more detail, whatever. And so I think people really struggle with like conceptualizing that just because it's not really what you imagine doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's just not your version, you know? So I think there's a certain level there, and I think some people can see past that, and so that's when you get the moments where people are like, oh, it's a good ending, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, they really did justice to it or whatever. But there's a lot of people who genuinely just can't see past that. And they're going to call it whatever they want. They're going to rag on whatever they find. But it's just such an interesting concept, you know? It's just almost like armchair creation on crack.
Or else
it's
you
just,
won't live long enough to pay me.
I want out. Let me out. I don't want to do this. Let me out. I didn't realize I was out of letters. Whereas the most pilots like hell of a was a traditional pilot that meant it was to be sold to studios to possibly be a draft. Exactly, yeah. The meaning of the word pilot has lost its original context. Also true for a lot of folks. Yep. Most pilots aren't even shown to the public in reality. Also true. Thank you. In some cases, years after a show is out. Exactly. It used to be a novelty thing.
Or else
It
you
used to
won't
be
live
like
long
a,
enough to
oh my
pay me.
God, look at, like, it's like saying, oh my God, look at this audition for this. That's literally what it was like. It was just like a bonus feature at one point. Because it was supposed to be something that was sold to
Keep this to
producers as
yourself.
a concept
Otherwise, I'll
and
bash
should have
your
never
brains
seen the
in.
light of day otherwise. Like, that was the idea. And so, yeah, it's very interesting to see people call things pilots now on YouTube and stuff, where it's like, it'd be really cool if a studio picked this up, but like, it's really just episode 1. Well, that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, though. If anything, a pilot has a very different purpose for existing, and formulaically speaking, technically should be very different as well, because it's serving a different purpose. While they both have the roots of like establishing characters, establishing like arcs and stuff like that, that is true. A pilot is meant to be the driver for an entire series to show the longevity and the possible like investment return there is going to be. Whereas an episode 1, you're establishing usually for the season. Usually, I mean, you can lay groundwork for a series, sure, but you're laying groundwork for smaller window of time, because at that, if you're doing an episode 1, odds are you have funding for the first season to begin with, and usually you have proof of a story engine by then. So it's interesting to see them being used synonymously. I totally get what you're saying. It's so weird to see, because I'm like, that's not the same thing. I also haven't talked about this kind of thing in a very long time. It's been a very long time since like film and TV school and stuff, where we got to really delve into these concepts and actually create stuff. I still remember we had a course where it was a full writer's room, like as in we were the writer's room, and we had to come up with actual like pilot episode of a pitch that we did, and we actually wrote the whole first season, and we all took on an episode. Like, we all quite literally functioned like a writer's room. It was so cool. And I actually really didn't hate the show by the time that we got to it, but oh my God, it was such a nice reality check almost, to see, oh, this is why some choices are made in a writer's room that audiences may not like. But in the, like, from the behind the scenes, I can see why things were necessary. I get it. And it's definitely one of those things that's just like, I don't think you'd ever really know unless you were in it. And like, unless you were working in it and had to deal with it, I don't think you'd ever know. You'd probably write it off as, oh, that was a bad writing decision. It's like, well, there was a lot of factors into that bad writing decision, so we'll take the criticism and move on with our day. You know? Affected by the criticism? I almost failed the long-form writing class. Oh, Red, I'm not even talking about college. I'm talking about university. I'm talking about that version. College, the amount of that writing class stressed me the fuck out. Only because people like,
so I'll just leave them to you.
People wanted to tell feature-length stories on a short film budget, and I'm like, time budget. And I'm like, that is not what is happening here. And they're like, oh, we can't make our stories work. I'm like, yeah, because you're trying to shove 3 whole feature-length acts into like what should really only be like, I would say 5 sub-acts. You can't force that much character development, man. You don't got time for it. you're really just giving like a snapshot into these characters. You can't really build like rapport that much. You can do a little bit, don't get me wrong, but it's fucking hard.
Paid for wasting my time.
But yeah, it also, sorry, but was it college's version of long form? Correct me if I'm wrong. That wasn't a feature length, right? Long form for them was a short form. It was like 10 minutes, right? It was a 10-minute script. Because in university, I legit had to write a feature length, like 120-page script. That was the most grueling fucking thing I've ever done. And I didn't think it would be a task when I started it, because I started with a concept, an idea. Like, I already had a story idea, and I already had some, like, story points I knew I wanted to do. I was not prepared for how draining that was. Holy crap, it's a ride to write a feature. I highly recommend it for anybody who ever has the patience. I can see why it takes people years to write things. Holy crap. The Homestuck pilot by the same studio was the weird mix of traditional. I'm so baffled by the whole Homestuck thing because I only remember Homestuck from high school and like having some friends who were into it, and I don't remember it having a great reputation. Or I don't remember why though. I don't remember why it was so like not taboo. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It didn't have a great connotation to it. I don't remember why. Only longtime fans of Homestuck could appreciate, but when really attacked new viewers. Oh. See, I think that's when we're starting to get into the realm of commercialization where, yeah, if you're piloting to a studio,
Paid for wasting my time.
sorry, but yeah, you kind of have to leave your lore at the door. I've never said that phrase before. You have to leave your lore at the door only because you have to kind of act like you're starting fresh. Because you can't depend on the idea that the majority of your audience is going to know about you before you get to whatever this major studio is. Like this, if this is the most mainstream funded thing you're going to be on, you can't assume that the audience you're going to have is going to be one that, you know, fluent in your previous works or your previous exposure. You're going to have some transference, don't get me wrong, but if all the studio was interested in was your established audience, there wouldn't be any money to make for them. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be any benefit, so they wouldn't bother. That you write a 30 to 45 minute movie in the first year, and then those scripts got whittled down to. Oh right, that's what it was. Either way, 45 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember hearing the length, and I was like, that's not long. There we go. There's our last two pieces. Holy fuck. That's not long. It's longer, but it's definitely not long. It's still considered short form. Also, really awkward short form too, by the way. Like that's a really weird window. I think I remember telling I'm not gonna say his name, but one of the profs that I remember being like, why 30, 45 minutes? Like that's a weird short. Like that's not even really. It's not a short film, but it's also not a long form. It's weird. Like you go to any like film festival, most of them are gonna be like 20-minute or an hour. Like they're not usually in between. Like they're weird. And I'm so curious what the reasoning for that was. I wonder if it was with the intention of like whittling it down, but at the same time, what did they whittle it down to? Was it whittled down to 20 minutes? Because that would make a lot more sense. Oh, what did I just... Was that a daily?
Who's the target today?
Oh, I don't need the daily. There she is.
I shall offer what
Nice.
humble aid. I am Michael, the ferrywoman of the Misty Sea.
Ooh.
Fear not.
So pretty.
The Misty Sea does not reach this place, nor are you a wandering soul. Think of me merely as a passerby.
And then your third-year production gets
Or
canceled
perhaps-
because the person that was pitching with you says that there was asbestos in in the place where you were filming. Fuck, that was so funny saying it on that pitch. And we're just like, all this work we just did, he just shot in the face with one sentence. It's like, bro. Why did... Shut up. We could have just found another place, but why would you say... The script was reduced a lot, and the final thing was still 30 minutes? That's too long. That's too long. That's too... Especially... They didn't really... They didn't really explain how to whittle, not properly, but like effectively, did they? I mean, I wasn't the only one who was like, wow, writing's really lax in this program. But it's like, holy shit. Ugh. Unfortunate. I think too, though, our like the year that we went, also they were really grappling with the whole like what short form was, because I think we were also seeing really the rise of TikTok and stuff. Because we were just starting to see the rise of TikTok. I mean, not really, but there were vines, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And so I think they really struggled with the definition of short form, because I think the idea of short form was changing. Because now, when you think of short form content, you're thinking like 3 minutes. You're thinking like max 3 minutes. Even then, that might be too long. 30 seconds, you know? Didn't even get finished properly. I cobbled it together during the start of the... Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Don't even get me started on the third year. That was... For those who don't know, me and Red were in the same college program. We graduated in March of 2020, which, if anybody remembers, was the best time to be doing anything life-changing. Oh, God, that sucked ass. It was so bad. And uploaded a 10-minute TikTok to mess with people. That's true. I will say, I'm a really big fan of, like, the deep dive TikToks that... Or they tell a story and they tell the entire fucking story in 10 minutes. I'm like, thank you. I don't want to go find your part 2. This is beautiful. Love this. For a while, it was very helpful for getting better at short form. Agreed. Agreed. YouTube shorts. Well, wait. See, that's just it. So when you say shorts, are we talking, yeah, the short form content? Like the 3 minutes, the 2... Actually, no. YouTube shorts is 1 minute, right? It's anything less, 59 seconds, I guess. Whatever. Anything longer than that, it defaults to an actual YouTube video. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah, it's because that's even interesting too, because even shorts now, YouTube is, it's 3 minutes now? Oh, last year was only 1. Yeah, last year, even this past summer, I thought it was only 1. I could be wrong. I don't think, maybe I didn't even try doing longer than 1 minute, just assuming it was the same. I'm trying to remember when I was doing the date everything dailies. I don't know if I even bothered trying more than 1 minute. I don't think I did. So maybe, yeah. Maybe I could have done 3. Oh well. But it's interesting though too, because it's like, even now, short form, quote unquote, short form content, aka TikTok and YouTube, are not just condensed stories. They're not. They're almost more like ads. Like the way like information is presented, it's more like an ad. You know, you got the attention grabber, you've got the filler. It's almost actually an ad mixed with like a news spot, like a news segment, but like one of those flash news segments where they do like the really quick, here's what's going on, here's the attention grabber, here's the bulk of the information, here's some extra information if you're still fucking here, basically. And it's interesting to see the form that it's taken. Good capture. I agree. I think 3 minutes is a good cap. I do like the 10 minutes on TikTok. I won't lie. I am a big fan. I also know that it's not the point of TikTok, so I get why it might not stick around. We got Knifel, Niffle, whatever the fuck her name is.
Who's the target today?
Just me at the time. It's 9:45. That actually might be a great stopping point. Taking the marketing program is what you're saying. Was there a marketing program? Because yes.
I shall offer what
Yes.
humble aid I can.
Was there a marketing one? I know there was like the freelance, like how to run your own thing, which honestly, that was a good course. That prof did a good job for what it was. Like that was a lot of info to cover, and genuinely, I would argue, was more helpful in my streaming than anything. I don't know about you, but it was very helpful. Not sure if there was one then. I don't think there was. mind you, if they partnered up with the actual marketing like program, no thank you. No thank you. I remember our program and their program did not have good, we're not on good terms. We were not on good terms. There was not a lot of mutual respect there, so maybe not. I might pass on that. Maybe I can forge Psyche's weapon and then call it a night, I think. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Is this gonna cost me too much if I make these bullets too, so I can get a copy of Blueprint? What is Psyche? Is she air? She is, isn't she? Fuck, I'm probably gonna
Who's
need
the
her in
target
heater, aren't I?
today?
She is.
The butterflies just fluttered over with an invitation. It told me there's a midsummer ball in the woods full of violet tricolor.
Yeah, I should level you. I'm probably gonna need you for theater, aren't I? Did I level Truffle already? Oh no. Okay,
Wakey,
so I
wakey.
can ascend Psyche.
The
Okay, cool.
butterflies just fluttered.
Good shit.
Now I can protect you all.
Be grabs in the first 3 seconds. I much prefer a looping style in my video on a similar. I don't have the mindset for that. I can appreciate when other people do. I just can't edit that way. It drives me insane. The first word of the video, use the heck out of that. Absolutely not. Yeah, I can't. Editing wise, I just couldn't be bothered. I can appreciate anybody who does because it's just way more attention to detail that I could commit to. But oh, I'm glad it's not like the be all end all. Thank God, or I'd never get anything seen. Yeah, I'll get her weapon. Fuck it. And then we'll call it. Oh, I've spent too much money. Fuck me. Okay. Mr. Beast. Oh my God. I've never been so tired of just hearing about a person online than Mr. Beast. I've never seen somebody just throw ethics out the window so fast for content. It's just, it. Anyway, we can get over to just chatting. There we go. There we go. Just not making all kinds of racket. Okay. Let's see. Who's still alive? Everybody. Fucking everybody. Oh, and then I'm gonna go eat some nug nugs. I'm excited. I'm excited. I have so much extra sweet and sour sauce. I've saved all the extras for the last like few months. Oh. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, I got 2 options. I'm only mentioning this because the new Arknights is out, and so that is one of the options. I do have someone playing Arknights Enfield, or we got Rivals. Those are my options. What do we want? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who came out. And of course, thank you to Cornbread. Thank you to Brahmin for the gift subs early on. That was so freaking nice of you. And for the subs and the resubs. I appreciate it. I'm so glad it went over. So much better than I honestly was expecting it to. I was scared. I was nervous. I thought it'd be a really big shift away from the usual, and I was afraid of what that would mean. So I'm so glad you guys like her as much as I do. Who? All right, do you want to do Cherry? I haven't been able to raid Cherry in a while, So let's go see Cherry, who is playing Arc Knights. Arc Knights? Yeah. Do you say the K? Or is it just R Knights? You know, because technically the K is anyway. I don't know if it's Arc Knights or is it Knights as in like soldiers night. Anyway. I was here for the whole stream. Let's go. Wrap up. Yes, please. Please and thank you. If you could. Oh, never mind. Cherry is on a BRB. So we're going to go see Bubba. Yes, if any of our new friends would like to join us offline, we do have the Discord there, which I believe I will be doing some more like duet Night Abyss and daily runs in there if anybody would ever like to join us for that. I'm also gonna start doing some movies, I think, as we get into like the festive season, just because I have a few I kind of want to see that are coming out, so we might do that. Specifically things next year, like the Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out, stuff like that. So I'm kind of really excited for this nostalgic era. We're gonna do that. It's a bit ago. You should go to bed, Decaf. Absolutely. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Make sure you grab the first message for followers. The second one is for subbies. We're gonna go say hi to Bubba-licious, who is playing Marvel Rivals. I misread her title. I misread that bad. Holy shit. It says Learning Penny, but that is not how I think you normally spell penny. So I was like, you're what? You're learning what now? Oh my. Oh. But thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the support. And I'm super excited to start setting up some of the extra redeems and stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Make sure to go say hi to Bubba. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Bye.